You have arrived at your destination at EDH'in STATION, your source for Magic the Gathering gameplay. Just want to give a quick thank you to our sponsor, Nemesis Comics and Games. Located in Hamburg, New Jersey, your source for comics, cards, Magic the Gathering singles, board games, and more. Check them out on Facebook. Today is an episode of Wooburg Wars, so let's get off the platform and meet our players. First, we have Mo playing Lyra, Dawnbringer. Next, we have Megan playing Torbran, Thane of Redfell. I'm David, and I'm playing Syr Konrad the Grim. Last, certainly not least, is Lorenzo playing Marchesa, the Black Rose. Now, let's get into it.
Canyon slow tapped. Pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna play plains and pass.
Draw. I'll play a mountain and probably pass.
Probably.
Yes.
Oh, that's not cool. Swamp, tap, profane memento, pass. Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, I gain 1 life.
Untap. Draw. When per turn.
Those colors.
I'll pass.
Oh baby. Draw. Play me a snow-covered plains, and I'll tap 2 for lightning greaves and pass.
Draw. I'll play another mountain. I will tap all of those and play Dreadhorde Arcanist. Trample. Whenever Dreadhorde Arcanist attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to Dreadhorde Arcanist power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That card would be put into your graveyard this turn. Exile it instead. The end. Pass.
On tap, upkeep, draw. Oh, thank goodness. Swamp. Tap for 2.
Will you make another 1 land?
Jet Medallion. Pass.
Untap. Keep draw. Play this gain a life land. Life gained in Marchesa. Sounds good. And we'll play an Elder Fang Disciple. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. And pass the turn.
I'm gonna discard Angel of Sanctions, which is relevant. It's got Embalm.
You'll discard any card.
Yes.
That's a bummer.
I will discard Ulamog, Infinite Gyre, when he goes into my graveyard. He shuffles into my library.
I'm discarding Sorcery Earthquake. That's it.
Uh-oh.
So I gain 1 life of Profane Memento, so I'm at 41.
That Profane
Which is a
Memento
really
is going to
good
make you a
card.
big target in Marchesa. I'm going to draw a War Room, and then we're going to tap 3 for Righteous Valkyrie. I'll equip her with the Lightning Greaves. I'm going to do Meg a favor and hit Meg,
Why?
because you don't want to have the highest life total or else his guy gets dethroned. I'm done. You can go.
Untap. Draw. I'll play another mountain. Tap those 3 for Spinning Wheel, add mana, or I can tap target creature.
Hit who for 1?
You, David, for 1.
No blocks, take 1, down to 40.
I'm done. Pass.
On tap, upkeep, draw. Cabal Coffers. Tap for 2. Dutiful Attendant, costs 1 last cast because of Jet Medallion. I pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. This is like perfect mana. We'll tap a black and a blue, and we'll play a Dire Fleet Hoarder. When it dies, I create a treasure token. We're going to tap 2. We're going to play a Violshino Pyromancer, and I'm going to deal myself 2 damage, going down to 39. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap. And draw. Play Myriad Landscape tapped. I'm going to tap 2 to Plains Cycle Angel of Ruins. You can gain a life. And then I go search for Plains. Put that card into my hand. And then I will go to combat. I'll pass the turn. Anybody want combat?
Untap. Draw. I will play a land. Tap all 4 here and bring out Torbran. Pass them.
On tap, upkeep, draw, pass.
Draw. I'm going to play Temple of Deceit tapped. Scry. I think I'll hold on to this. I'm going to play my commander. Then I'm going to go to combat, and I would like to swing Dethrone Trigger. They each get +1/+1 counters.
3 and 2. Drop down to 36.
Pass turn.
Okay, I untap my draw. And then I will play a Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. 5 to cast Lyra. Put the Greaves on Lyra. When Lyra enters, Righteous Valkyrie will trigger and gain me 5 life. And now I will go to combat. I think I'm gonna come at you, Lorenzo, for 3 in the air with lifelink and flying. And I gain 3. 1, 2, 3, because it's got lifelink because of Lyra. And now that I'm 7 life over my total life total, all my creatures get +2/+2. 7, 7, and 5, 7. Pass. She's got first strike.
Draw.
Gosh.
And another round. I will play Archetype of Aggression. Creatures you control trample, and my opponents can't lose trample or gain trample. Can't gain trample. I'm done. Pass.
Draw. Thank you. Pay 3. 1 less to cast because of Jet Medallion. Dread Presence. And with that, I pass.
Oh,
Draw. I will pay 3 to play Henny. This is a proxy, but my real one is in this deck. He's a hasty boy. Whenever a creature my opponent controlled dies, put a +1/+1 counter on him, and I can sacrifice another creature, and he gains indestructible until end of turn. Then I will go to combat, and I will swing everything at you, sir. Dethrone trigger.
So I'm gonna go for Marchesa.
I'll let damage go through. So this is going to die.
In which case I gain 7, and then I assumingly lose probably
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
so 6. Down to 42.
I'm actually going to, after damage, sacrifice Direfleet Hoarder, and I will gain a treasure. So these two are now in Marchesa limbo. Past the turn, Marchesa trigger. These two will both re-enter the battlefield with no counters on them.
And I'll draw. I think I'm gonna play Plains. I'm gonna tap 6. A Caged Sun. I choose a color, white. Creatures I control of the chosen color get +1/+1, and my lands that tap for white add 1 additional white.
I'm going to sacrifice my treasure,
Indeed.
and I saw that coming.
You totally saw that coming. Didn't even know what it did. And then I will go to combat. Yeah, I'll attack you again, Lorenzo. First, you're going to take 5, and then you are going to take another 5, so you're going to take 10. And I'm going to go up to 52. At 52, Lorenzo's at 25. Meg, you're up.
I need help.
Well, you know, maybe you shouldn't have countered the Caged Sun.
Draw.
I figured it was coming my way anyway.
I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play Immolation Shaman. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land that isn't a mana ability, Immolation Shaman deals 1 damage to that player, which would be 3 because I have Torbran now.
In response to that, I'm going to sacrifice my 2 creatures
2 creatures?
with the counters on them. So these are dead right now. Marchesa trigger.
So they'll come back at the end of the turn. He doesn't take the damage because he did it before that came in.
And Yeheni will also be indestructible.
Now's a great time to kill Marchesa. If they have counters, they'll keep coming back. Now that they don't have counters, that's when you want to kill them.
I mean, I'm dead enough right now.
That's fair. He is
True.
fairly dead.
Yeah. I am,
But I could do multiple
Very
things
dead
at
right now.
once. So I didn't play a land per turn.
but there's also a guy with 52 life on the board whose board's
I
been
know.
virtually
Moses makes
untouched.
himself a target.
This deck is
So-
regularly in the triple digits of life total.
Well, I'm definitely gonna pay 1, and I will get rid of Marchesa anyways with that card finally. Playing Flame Slash.
Going to the command zone.
Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3 at Mo. So that's 5, not 9.
12.
Yeah.
down to
Plus-
40.
I will pay 1 to bring Flame Slash back because of this.
No.
Yeah.
I do have one thing. I am still at 52. This will come back on your attack. So before damage is dealt is when you can cast your Flame
Okay.
Slash.
Okay, so I'm doing this first, and then I will hit you.
The difference is I'm still at 52. So this lady's at 5-7.
If you shoot it and then hit him, the damage goes on it, and then it drops his life total, and then it dies anyway.
All right, Mo.
Righteous Valkyrie,
Yeah.
presumably.
So
Gain
that
life.
now the attack damage is coming at you.
Have you been gaining life for those triggers as well, David?
They're in exile though, right?
No, they're all death. They're all death triggers. So you should have been going up.
This is also death.
That's total what, 5?
Now 12?
Mm-hmm.
12 is at you.
40. Alright, well, now she dies.
And I believe that's all I can do. So I will pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. 3 for Burnished Heart. With that, I pass.
Maybe it's in the other
I'm
deck,
sorry.
thinking.
These were supposed to come back at Megan's end step. Each opponent has to discard a card, and I will deal 2 damage to Mo.
Nice. I got a creature. You gain a life.
Welcome to 38, Mo.
Thanks. Lower than my starting life total.
Discarded, desecrated tomb.
Untap. Keep. Draw. So I'm going to pay 3 to play Trinket Mage. When it enters the battlefield, I search my library for an artifact of 1 CMC. Yeah, I have to get the Soul Ring, play the Soul Ring, and then pass the turn.
I'll untap. Give me a thing. I'm gonna play a Plains. I'll tap 7. I'm gonna play a Myria Shepherd. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I can return target non-land permanent from my graveyard to my hand. If that land is a Plains, it returns to the battlefield instead. Pass the turn. You're up, Meg.
Untap.
I mean, if I swing all out at you, I think you're still gaining life.
Draw. And I
Only
draw.
after damage. You won't get the dethrone.
I will pass.
Untap,
It's not mana.
upkeep, draw. Pay 2 to tap Compel Coffers to get 3 black mana to sack Burnished Heart. So I get 2 swamps onto the battlefield. Tapped.
Oh, you're also activating an ability. You deal 3 damage with
4.
Immolation
3.
Shaman. You're at 39.
Alright, well I get a trigger because I had swamps enter the battlefield from Dread Presence. I
Or
will
tied,
choose the draw card and lose 1 life twice.
Oh.
So I draw 2 and lose 2.
So he's got to attack one of us, Meg.
My red landscape.
Not a swamp, never mind.
Pay 1 swamp for Undertaker. Pay black and tap, discard a card, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Pass.
Keep. Draw. We're going to put Marchesa.
Marcheesy.
Commander attacks 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna go to combat.
Wait,
Dethrone
no, wait,
trigger.
I'm gonna do something.
What are you paying 5 for?
I'm gonna tap target creature. I will tap this one.
Nah, I'm just gonna send in the 2.
The 2.
Dethrone.
I mean,
Yep.
A 2/2 now and a 3/2.
I'll block these. A 2/4 and a 1/3.
2, 4, and a 1, 3. Okay, so those are gonna die. I will get a treasure.
And David will gain 2 life.
I will go to my end step. These 2 will re-enter.
We all discard a card.
I got nothing.
Everyone discards a card.
Angel of Serenity. David, you gain a life.
Mausoleum
You had a card
Secrets.
too?
And I will pass the turn.
Passing the turn. I am untapping, I am upkeeping, I am drawing. Playing a Plains. Plains enters, a Myria Shepherd will trigger. I'll bring back Caged Sun to the battlefield. And then I will tap just 2 white mana. And Myriad Landscape to sack Myriad Landscape and go find 2 Plains. A Plains and a Plains.
Oh,
When those 2 Plains enter,
this is bad.
I'm going to bring back...
This is really bad.
Oh yeah, it is. Sort of.
Imagine top decking a planes and it being like the best thing that you can top deck.
That was the best thing I could top deck. Probably.
Oh, I wish my deck was like that.
So these 2 planes are going to enter. Myria Shepherd's going to trigger twice. I'm going to bring back Rhea Dawnbringer and Angel of Serenity, I think. Angel of Serenity is going to enter, and I'm going to exile 3 creatures from the battlefield and or creature cards from graveyards. When she leaves play, return those cards to their owner's hands. I'm going to exile Yahenni. I'll exile Marchesa. And I'll exile Torbran, Meg.
I'll put them back.
Yeah, I'll go command zone as well.
Alright, I will then pay 2 and Nykthos to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white mana. I'm going to use 3 of it and War Room. I have 7 white mana left. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to pay 1 life equal to my commander's colors to draw a card. 2 more actually. Go up to 9. I'm going to use 8 of it. I'm going to go down to 1. Play Avacyn, Angel of Hope. I'm going to move the Greaves onto Avacyn. I will go to combat. I'm going to swing 6 at Lorenzo, 6 at Meg, and 10 at David. All in the air. They all have lifelink, so I go up to 59. I'm at 59! Meg's at 32, Dave's at 30, and Lorenzo's at 19, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Pay 6 and bring Torbran back in.
So 1/3 with +2. Block with Dutiful Attendant. It will die. Trigger. When Dutiful Attendant dies, I return another target creature card from the graveyard to my hand. Bring it back. Burnished Heart.
I'm done fast.
On tap, upkeep, draw. Swamp, I get a trigger. I will draw a card and lose 1 life from Dread Presence. Pay 2, tap and crack Myra Landscape to get 2 more swamps. Tapped, and I get a Dread Presence trigger twice. I will choose the draw a card and lose 1 life twice. Draw 2 swamps and Cabal Coffers for 8 black mana. I will pay 3 of that. Cast Burnished Heart. Sack another 3 to sacrifice it for 2 more lands. Sack the last 2 mana, 2 black. Konrad, 1 less to cast because of Jet Medallion. And with that, I pass.
Untap. Keep, please be something good. Guess I just go black, black, blue, blue. You play Lazav. I think I just pass.
Untapping. Upkeep. At the beginning of upkeep, I may return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to return Righteous Valkyrie. I have 7 life more than my starting life total, so all my dudes get +2/+2. Then I'll go to my draw step, draw my card. 2 and Nykthos to add a whole heck of a bunch of white mana. 14 white mana. I'm going to use 3 of it, go down to 11 white mana, and I'm going to pay a life, and then 1, 2, 3 more life because of this guy.
Where did that Gehenny go? I'm just going to put that back in my other deck.
That's good. I'm going to activate War Room to draw a card. I think I'm going to move the Greaves over to Righteous Valkyrie. I'm going to use 6 of my floating mana, go down to 5 mana. I'm going to Embalm Angel of Sanctions. So this is a token copy of Angel of Sanctions. When he enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Angels of Sanctions leaves the battlefield. I think that's an activation of an ability. I'll lose 3, but then I will gain 6, 7, 8. I'll gain 8 because of Righteous Valkyrie. So I go up to 54. And when he enters, I'm going to exile target non-land permanent. I'm going to go with Torbran. He's got Hexproof. And then I'll go to combat. David, these 2 are coming at you. I think that's 21 exactly. Lorenzo, these 3 are coming at you. I'm pretty sure that's just 20.
Nothing.
22. I think that's 22. And Meg, this guy's coming at you. That's a 8/8 in the air.
Got no flyers. Lorenzo and I both die.
Great. I lose all my mana, and then second main phase, I'm going to tap 2 planes for 4 mana. I'm going to Shatter the Sky. Each player who controls a creature with power 4 or greater draws a card. That's me, and then destroy all other creatures. My creatures do not get destroyed because they all have indestructible because of Avacyn.
So you just destroyed all the creatures.
So I just draw a card and I destroy all your creatures. And then I'm going to tap 2 extra, cast Well of Lost Dreams. I also gain a whole heck of a bunch of life. 21, 22 plus 8, that's 30, 51 life.
Because if I get a turn, I'll win.
So I go up to 105, and then I play my land per turn, Isolated Watchtower, and I'll activate it to scry 1. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Activate that only if your opponents control more lands than you do, which
never mind.
I highly doubt.
No, that's fair. That's it. I'm done.
Let's see what mega bomb I'm gonna drop.
Exile
Comet
all
Storm.
creatures. No, you need to exile everything.
I
It's
will
indestructible.
pay 2
I don't think Red can do that.
for Thrill of Possibility. I will discard this land. I will draw 2 cards. Let's see what happens.
You can tap a creature.
I'll just play this other. Syr Konrad. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. On my upkeep, Rhea Dawnbringer will trigger and bring back Angel of Ruins, and I can exile up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments. Spinning Wheel gets exiled. I also gain 11 life. I go up to 16. I'm going to pay 6 mana to draw 6 cards off of Well of Lost Dreams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll go to my draw step and draw my card for turn. I think I win. I'm going to attack with everything.
And with that swing, Mo wins the game. That was a fun game. Congrats, Mo. Thank you again to our sponsor, Nemesis Comics and Games, located in Hamburg, New Jersey, your source for comics, cards, Magic the Gathering singles, board games, and more. Check them out on Facebook. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode and content being made, I want to let you know that we have a Patreon set up to help support us, to help provide you with consistent content. And there are benefits to being a patron, such as early access to videos, patron shout-out, fan requests, and more. So thank you. That wraps up today's episode of Wooburg Wars. Thanks for stopping by and joining us. Careful on your departure. See you next time here at EDH'in STATION.